I'm told that the last remaining seats for this one were snapped up within 11 minutes of going on sale this morning. But we're happy you have a seat there at home. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of pressure here in the building tonight. I mean, you can feel it when you just walk into this place. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. The stakes don't come any bigger than this.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's made a difference in this series so far. Already with 2 home runs to his credit, he looks really locked in at the plate, and I think he's got a good chance to keep that hot hitting going.
Charlie Morton gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the best arms in all of baseball, Josh Reddick absolutely possesses one of them. You just don't run on Reddick. We'll see if anybody tries in this one.
Brett Gardner strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hard liner toward short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. In now, Aaron Judd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Didi Gregorius will get his first opportunity here in Game 7, and obviously a lot riding on every at-bat at this point.
Yeah, it's win or go home, and this is where you really have to start to lean on your stars. So he's going to have a lot of pressure. And
the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yanks held in check. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
CC Sabathia will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, we all know the Todd father from the home run hitting contest. The guy has as much power as anybody in the game, but he's also a Gold Glove threat. Still a great third baseman with ability to make some outlandish diving stops. Plays one of the most difficult positions as well as anybody in the game. Quick reflexes, ice cold, and
George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Hit down the third base line. Frazier is there. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Alex Bergman.
Now to the plate, Alex Bergman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Just checking.
First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard toward the right side. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Gurriel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. I mean, if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Brian McCann comes forward looking to add to this. He'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he's safe.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the second, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Greg Bird digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. tap fouled at home plate. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Starlin Castro into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Aaron Hicks set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 4-0. Josh Reddick will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Castro has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number 4.
George Springer steps in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know, the problem with his slider, it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And a fastball on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll go now to the top of the third. Astros lead this one 5-0. Todd Frazier is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Todd Frazier.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Springer, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jacoby Ellsbury steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Ellsbury.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Brett Gardner will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Aaron Judd will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Didi Gregorius steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there, no balls and a strike. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. He's running towards second. Hard hit ball to second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Gary Sanchez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Standing in now, Greg Bird. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
McCann there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. Gurriel digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one. And he takes strike two.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. On the ground up the middle, Gregorius has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself two quick outs. And with two gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Brian McCann will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Now batting,
Marwin Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike two.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Left side. Backhanded. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Starlin Castro will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try
and hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Sinking liner toward left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Josh Reddick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Astros, right fielder, number 22.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping in, George Springer. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Two and two.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Alex Bergman will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Two and one.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1. They lead it 5-4. Brett Gardner will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Gardner.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Aaron Judd steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didi Gregorius stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Carlos Correa comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. Judd waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting,
Gurriel ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Evan Gaddis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Ooh, anytime you can get a big league hitter to look like that, you know you've thrown a great pitch.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Brian McCann is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Sabathia pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Gary Sanchez will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And taken in out there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 2.
Greg Bird will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. Hit ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 4.
Starlin Castro digs in now after Aaron Hicks will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Todd Frazier strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And the deficit holds at 5-4. David Robertson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, David
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Left fielder.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Now a hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Josh Reddick will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on Earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
In time to back. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Robertson's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Down the third baseline. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47.
Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. His first homer here in the series, as we are all tied at 5. Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His third home run of this series. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Into the box, Aaron Judd, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter,
Didi Gregorius, ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chop fouled off to the left, still 2 strikes. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Gary Sanchez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 6-5. Leading off the inning, Alex Bergman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And certainly not something you see all that often. The intentional walk to the leadoff hitter. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And a surprising intentional walk here, as that will now load the bases. Gurriel will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 4th long ball of this series as they jump ahead by 3.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't going to have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives him the lead here in the late going.
Evan Gattis will be the first one to greet him here with the crowd still buzzing over the grand slam.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to exit a ball game, but time to turn the page here. And now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, they'll at least get a fresh start.
The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Brian McCann digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Astros 9 and the Yankees 6. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a play. 1 out.
The batter, second baseman
Starlin Castro digs in now after lining out in his last try. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Ah, way to get dirty in time.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Aaron Hicks will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Todd Frazier will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Josh Reddick digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Third baseman
Alex
number 2.
Bergman steps into the box.